You know, an unprepared speaker has the right to be nervous. I am Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's motivator, speaker, educator, and host of the Get High on Motivation show. And today we're going to talk about how to lose some of that nervousness. Are you getting ready for a presentation or an upcoming speech? Ready to grace the stage and feeling all kind of nervousness and wondering, are you going to fall flat on your face in front of all these people? Well, know that everybody gets nervous. I don't care how experienced of a speaker they are, they get nervous. Even me, with having 25 years of public speaking, I still get a little bit nervous. So let's talk about a few things. I want to talk about where the nervousness comes from and what to do with it and how to just calm it down. So first, where does this nervousness come from? Sometimes they come from triggers. It's all fear-based. For me, I know I get the most nervousness when I get off of stage because of experiences I had when I was in college. Some of us are just straight scared that the audience is not going to receive what we're saying. We're afraid that we're not going to hit all of our points. We're afraid we're going to stumble over our words and maybe even stumble over our feet in front of everyone. And it's okay. It's okay to be nervous. What you should know, though, is that you can take that same nervous energy and apply it into you being a dynamic speaker. That nervousness, that energy, because it's just energy, that energy can be used to make for an exciting speech. We need that nervousness. We need that energy. So let's talk about some things that we can do, most importantly, to reduce the nervousness. Now, I'm going to give you some tips for myself and some tips I learned from the pros. So the three main things are breathing, stretching, and visualizing. So we'll start with breathing. Always take 3 deep breaths at least before you go on stage. And make sure that you're pulling that air all the way down into your belly. Fill your belly up. Otherwise, sometimes we're breathing in our chest like, that doesn't work. You have to breathe into your diaphragm and blow all that stale energy out. The next thing I do is I always swallow. I swallow a few times before I go on stage. But the breathing is most important. If you have a certain breathing exercise that you prefer, do it. If you want to do one of the hold one nostril in, inhale, switch nostrils, breathe it out, inhale, switch it over. You can do that one too. But definitely get you at least the 3 deep breaths in, because that provides you like a neural reset, an energy reset. It allows the neural pathways to be free for a second, for your cells to take a break. And that's what you need to do, because quite possibly you have this fear movie going on in your mind, playing over and over of things that aren't even going to happen to you. Sometimes we make it worse than what it really is. It's not that bad, and it's not going to be that bad. Now, granted, they always say you got 3 speeches: the one you plan, the one you give, and the one you wish you would have given. But that's okay. So let's talk about stretching. You can stretch. You can stretch by stretching your head down and roll into the right and roll into the left. Get some of that tension out of your neck. Another great way to get some tension out of the body is to completely tense everything up tight. And then slowly let it go. Even count from 10 to 1 while you do that. But the most important exercise is the visualization exercise. Visualize yourself going through this scenario. Close your eyes. I want you to see yourself sitting in your chair, and right now you're going ahead and getting those deep breaths because you know you're about to get called up next. You're going ahead and taking a few sips of water so you know you're swallowing, you know you're hydrated, and you can think clear. And now you have just been introduced. You walk towards that lectern, onto that stage confidently, smiling at every person you pass. And then when you get to your starting spot on that stage, you take another deep breath and you look around. and then you begin. So now you are going through your speech and you are clearly articulating every point just right. And you did not forget a thing. And now you are bringing your audience back to the conclusion where you're telling them what you told them. And now everybody's applauding for you for doing such a dynamic job. Now open your eyes. I want you to replay that movie over and over in your mind. But don't forget to practice your speech. Because if you practice and you write an outline, you'll feel even more better. More better. Don't say that on stage. But understand that an unprepared speaker has the right to be nervous. So make sure that you are prepared. Make sure you're doing your breathing. Make sure you're doing your stretching. And most importantly, visualize yourself delivering your speech in the way that you want to happen. Because it can happen just like that, love bugs. You have the power to make it happen. This is Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's motivator. Thank you for tuning in.